Welcome. Hello. How is everyone doing today? And welcome to the SEO plan in 60 minutes. Today, I am going to talk about the exciting world of SEO. If you are a beginner, this is actually the time that you can start knowing what to do when it comes to SEO. I'm gonna let some people in from the Zoom meeting. We have different streams that I am going for. So I have a Zoom meeting here on the private session, and we also are here on the private stream. So today we're going to talk about SEO on the basic level. If you are here, if you're a beginner, just say hello. If you have a website that you built and if you are new on this environment of SEO, this is exactly for you. Today, it is a private session because I wanted to talk to you about having a plan. And once you start your business, you can have a blog, you can have an e-commerce website, you can have any type of content out there. But if it's not searchable, if people actually not getting to your content, you won't be able to do anything.
Recording in
And
progress.
so right now, what we're going to talk about is how you'll be able to step by step to think about SEO, how SEO works in my favor, how we'll be able to come up with the perfect keywords, the perfect content, how we'll be able to utilize the power of ChatGPT to help us get at the top of the search engines and at the same time to get in front of more people. That is the goal, right? So if you have a website right now, you have a e-commerce website, just put in the chat what type of business you have and how you think that SEO could help you big time. Are you using SEO for your website? Are you using SEO for your needs, for any type of social media content you're creating? If you are in the environment of YouTube as well, it's very important to have SEO inside of your efforts as a tactic. So let me break it down for you. SEO. What is SEO? SEO is literally, and I'm going to say it on my own words, it is the strategy that has been for the longest time in the marketing efforts. It is a strategy utilized to get in front of people that searches for the specific industry inside of search engines. It is a strategy, it's a marketing strategy, same way as social media, same way as email marketing. But the best part about SEO is that once you know how to do it, and once you do the basic essential work, you should be able to just leave it and let Google and other search engines to do the work. And that's the beauty of it. With social media, you have to keep feeding, creating content, and doing all of this. But with SEO, because you already know how to run keyword research, you already know what to talk about, what your customers actually like and are searching for, so you can create more content and get the eyeballs that you're looking for. So let's just break down. I made a simple step-by-step process and an outline of how you'll be able to do this step and the plan together, and I'm going to show you right now. So if you are on the Zoom call, we have 5 different rooms right now inside of the Zoom sessions. So let me just share with you the SEO plan. If you don't have it right now, we're gonna just put it inside of the chat. Let me go find it. Okay, so this is going to be here. So go to that link. You'll be able to see this exact image. If you are on my other stream, you will be able to get access on the comment section. I'm going to put it on here on the comment section. Okay, perfect. So now let's talk about the very first step. As you can see on here, if you can see my screen, just say yes. Where is this? Okay. So you can see my screen. So now let's break this down. SEO plan from scratch. If you can use this plan is for you to take. This is the exact same plan that we use inside of our company, your agency, to get clients inside of the SEO overall strategy. This is a super thorough information. This is something that you can use at any point in time of your business. Whenever you're going to start the SEO strategies, just use this specific plan because it help you to just go step by step, go at your own pace, and actually just get all the things inside of it at any time. Like this won't change. All this information is pure basic SEO. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to kind of show you a few examples here and there how you can utilize this SEO plan. And if you are part of the Essentials SEO program, you'll have the step-by-step processes inside of the program with the videos recorded step by step. But today we're going to talk about the exact plan and use it to your advantage to just get your feet wet and get yourself started with SEO. Sometimes, and this is something that I say a lot, and lots of people get shut down when it comes to SEO. You think like, oh, this is too complicated. This is a lot going on. This is just too much. But I want you to be open minded because this takes time, but at the same time, it's not as hard as people make it seem. And the beauty of the SEO overall plan and strategy that we're going to do today comes with the keyword research. Once you know how to identify what type of keywords your a dream client is looking for, you should be able to create any type of content and tell ChatGPT what you need to put. We're gonna get some examples going on here as well. So first of all, keyword research. Very first step of the plan is to come up with a keyword research. So very first thing, identify your relevant keywords and searches. Once you identified the relevant keywords and phrases, I of course need to start looking into, I used keyword research tools. You need to have a plan, or the very first step is to go into a program or software for Google for keyword research. I use two different options, which is Google Keyword Planner, which is completely free, or I use answerthepublic.com. I'm going to start with answerthepublic.com because the majority of you are either photographers or have an e-commerce website, and even some of you also have a local-based business as well. So I just want you to get started with answerthepublic.com. I'm going to show you how that works. That's actually by far my best tool for looking for what people actually searching on Google. So if I go to answerthepublic.com, let me show you how this works. So you go to answerthepublic.com. And you go directly, let me just share my screen on here as well. Okay. Okay, perfect. So you are inside of answerthepublic.com now. What you're going to see is that this is the free trial. It's something that you need to get started, and then from there you should be able to do like if you want to buy, if you want to subscribe to this, it's completely okay. For now, don't pay anything, just add it and just enter a topic, a brand of a product. What I recommend is, for instance, I'm just going to start with the example of like photography or portrait photography. So I do portrait photography. Okay. And then I'm going to put that as in the US and it's in English. So let's see how what it does. So here is going to take us to every single person, all the searches that people make on all the search engines per month. You're going to see this is a breakdown. This is an amazing tool for you to actually know what people are looking for and searching and asking Google and all their search engines. You can see that 22,000 people and searches are monthly for that specific keyword, which is portrait photography. And you'll see the majority, what is the people ask for? What is actually what people ask for the most? In this case, I'm going to go for the dark orange, and then I'm gonna see like where to take photography, portrait photography, and what's portrait photography, and why particular photography is important. Like all these different questions. This is what actually people search on Google and any other search engines, even on social media. So this should be for you to make a list of all the terms. These are keyword terms that people search for. Therefore, that gives you an idea. Okay, I know what type of content I'm going to start talking about. I'm going to start talking about why portrait photography is important, or interesting facts about photography, portrait photography, or which lenses for portrait photography. And you can actually create a blog based on this, and you can say, here are my best lenses for photography, for portrait photography, blah 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 blah. And then from there you should be able to create a blog post, a YouTube video, or social media, TikTok video, or a carousel, or like there's a lot of endless possibilities that you can do by answering what people are searching for online. This tool, answerthepublic.com, will give you the most relevant and updated information. So from here, you should be able to see what all the things. You make a list of all the amazing things you can find on here, and that is what I would recommend for you to start with when it comes to keyword research. Very first step of your SEO strategy, your SEO plan, is come up with a keyword research and what tools I normally utilize for this. So here is the very first step you need to do for keyword research. That's exactly how I normally do my keyword research. I also go to Google Keyword Planner. If you need more information about Google Keyword Planner inside of my program, you'll be able to find the step-by-step process of how to use this app. But you can go to my YouTube channel as well. I have videos out there explaining you the tutorials in the process how to do this as well. So that is exactly the point A and point B of our keyword research, the very first step of the plan. Now we move to the, of course, primary and secondary keywords to target. What I recommend is just think about your audience. So your audience is what is the dream client? What is that exact people that you want to attract? Let's go back to one of who is here today. So we have Angelica. Angelica, hello, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So let's gonna move with her example. Like for instance, she has a new luxury brand for cats, and she sells accessories for cats. So she's opening her new online website, which congratulations. And she wants to attract people who have the purchasing power to spoil their cats. right? That is the goal, is to have people who don't care about pricing. They have a super like a stable economic life. Therefore, I want to attract these type of people, right? So those are my dream clients, people who don't care about spending on their cats, how much money they spend on it, as long as it's cute, it's environmental friendly, and I'll be able to show it off on Instagram and show it off for people, because that is what's all about. So your brand should be talking about exclusivity, about luxurious accessories for cats, all these different keywords that you can tie it into. Think about what your dream client will look for. Think about what is that specific thing that people look for inside of your niche. What do they do inside of social media or inside of Google? What do they normally search? And then from there, you should be able to see, oh, okay, well, they like, and then you start making a list. You start making a list of all these different keywords that could tie into what your dream client will most likely to look for. And then from there, you should be able to see, okay, my primary keywords is my name of my product. So my name of the product, or like cat bows or bow tie for cats, all the good stuff, everything that you can think of that's related to your specific product. And also secondary keywords could be answering questions like, what are the best accessories for cats, or luxurious bow ties for cats, or environmental friendly, or any specific type of material that you can tell the people love, like leather, or any type of feathers, or gold, or whatever you do inside of your brand. Just put it as a specific keywords, thinking that that's what your dream client is actually looking for. So of course, the word luxury, the word leather, and fashion, and all of these are specific keywords that people like when it comes to specific spending the money. So don't don't think about like just put any keyword, but just think about the dream client and what that's exactly what they will search on Google. So that is the keyword research. That's the very first step. And I'm talking about basic keyword research with the tools that are available, tools that are out there completely free. You can give it a use. You can give this a really good use at any time, at any point of the day. So that is one of the specific things. The second part of this is we're going to talk about the on-page SEO. On-page SEO is everything that happens, all the changes that you make inside of your website. Anything that you do inside of your website, anything that you do inside of your content creation, any type of content you put out there, that is for you, that's considered on-page SEO. Everything that happens inside of your content, inside of your pages and your web pages. So optimize page titles. Very first step that you need to do. Optimize the page titles, meaning that you matched the title of your page with a specific content inside of your website. I'm going to show you a few examples and you can tell me what you think. If you have specific examples you want me to put up there, let me know and I'll be able to use that as an example. For now, I'm just going to do my own and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So first, go to google.com. And then I'm going to do, let's look for, or just let's keep going with the cat example, bow tie for cats. So see all of this. So first of all, every time I look for something here on Google, it gives me the what the majority of people search for on here, which is really useful too. It's like this is what people look for. Bow tie for cats, the DIY, and bow ties for cats and dogs, and like all of this. All of these are really good examples that you can use too inside of your content. For now, let's see what people what we can see here. So here we can see all the sponsored type of things that you pay for advertising. And let's just keep going to one website that I find that it is not like any of these big brands. Like for instance, I'm gonna click on here. So as you can see, the main page, the home page, it tells me what it is all about, like what this the exact information and the exact product is that I'm talking about. So yeah, I clicked on it because that's exactly what they sell. I have no other option. And you can see that every single part of this content inside of this is optimized for SEO. So on here, you can put pet collars, accessories for cats, kittens, and little dogs. All of these are keywords inside of this page. So if you are creating your website new, if you already have a website, just make sure that you include the keywords where the majority of people look for and specific your dream client. So on this section, for instance, you can see that they have the summer favorites, which is right now is summer, so they're highlighting the summer, but they're also highlighting all the different types of products they offer and the main page. So all of this is pure just content and SEO. You can talk about the specific product using keywords and matching with it. And the very amazing thing, the best part that I can find right now with the use of ChatGPT is that okay, now how do I come up with all of this? I probably don't have idea about like writing the perfect description for my product or the perfect just description on here for my website, but I still want to get recognized by Google. So now I know what type of keywords because I did my keyword research. So now I'm going to see where, of course, when I get my content from. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to ask a ChatGPT to give me a specific description depending of my type of product. So I say, okay, so I'm going to let's just go to ChatGPT right now. I'm gonna log in. I don't know why this is like giving me okay. Okay, so on here. All right, let's try to do this. Okay, so now we are inside of ChatGPT, and I'm not going to go over an entire class of ChatGPT, but I am going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me a specific description for my website. So I'm going to be very thorough. I'm going to be, hey, please give me a two two phrases or paragraphs. Two paragraphs that I can see. Okay. Optimize content for my bow tie cats. I can even say my boutique, my luxury boutique bow tie business for cats or bow tie. So, and then you can be like explaining, like, I am creating a description main page website, and I need examples of good descriptions using the most relevant keywords to target. You can say, so here, this is just one example. Let me break it down for you. So first, I'm going to ask ChatGPT, give me two paragraphs of optimized content for my business. So my business is a luxury boutique that sells bow tied for business. Let's say luxury boutique where I sell bow tied for cats. I am creating a main website and I need example of good descriptions using the most relevant keyword to target affluent clients. So let's see what it tells me. So on here, all of this info, it's targeted to talk about and talk to my dream client. So on here, you can say, welcome to exquisite luxury boutique where feline fashion reaches new heights of elegance and sophistication. Like, you see all of this? Did you see, like, you can copy and paste this and put it inside of your website. Why I see this so special? First, because I told ChatGPT this is for specific type of people. And if you see here, the words are changing. Now it's a luxury boutique. Now they're talking about elegance and sophistication. Now they're talking about the taste and pamper your fur baby. Like, all of this is the exact same keywords that people normally, and people who have the purchasing power to spoil their dogs and cats, those are the words they use. Therefore, we're going to use this inside of the website. So you can copy and paste the exact same info and just tweak it for your brand to make it a little more like style to your brand. And you can add some specific words that you use. You can talk about and see that this is a pretty good descriptions you can add inside of your website, and it helps SEO as well. And I'm going to give you a little like a rundown about what other keywords that could be really good for here. So if you want to be a little more specific about what you think these are keywords, what are the keywords inside of this text, I can ask ChatGPT, what are the keywords to target from this text? So on here, you can set all the keywords that they are actually targeting. So here is luxury boutique, bow tied for cats, feline fashion, exclusive collection, finest materials, like all of these specific things. You see, like, you can use all of these keywords to your advantage. You can create content, create blogs, create description, product description specific to the business, specific to specific products. And that is how you could be able to help your brand to rank at the top of Google faster. If the brand is new, this is the best time for you to use this. All right. So I hope this is being super useful for you today. I hope that you are learning a lot. This is a lot of info, but at the same time, it's really exciting. After you have this done, you should be able to just rank and stay at the top know what people are actually looking for, know the world now, how they behave online, and create content based on it. So on here, you can use headers. You can create the keywords using headers to structure the content. You incorporate keywords naturally within the content, and we talk about that. You can optimize images with alt tags. And alt tags, this is inside of the program, the entire program. The tags is the actual information of that specific image. For instance, you talk about alt tags. So you talk about, oh, okay, what's inside of the image? How are we able to understand how like what's the picture about? If you're talking, let's just think about Google. Google is just logarithms, is just the base of code, just letters and numbers, and you have to figure out how to match that together. That's how the logarithm works. Once you have an image, and be careful, because if you're uploading product pictures on your website or social media content, just be mindful that you can add alt text explaining and describing your image and describing what's that specific image about. Let me give you an example. For instance, I'm going to upload a photo inside of my website or inside of my social media content, for instance. So I'm going to Facebook, and this is just an example. So I want to upload a picture, and now there's a lot of opportunities that you can add alt text. You can add it to your website depending on what you have. If you're using it, Wix, if you're using WordPress, any type of social media website builder, you should be able to do that. But you can also update your alt text inside of your social media as well. So let me give you an example. Try to make this up. So up here, and then I'm going to post a photo. And I'm going to post, let's just say, a random photo. First, I want to make sure that before I upload my photo, I rename that file. And I rename that file with a name that actually people um, search for, or even the name of my own brand. So just make sure that you are doing that process before you upload to any social media or anything like that. But just be mindful of updating the name of your file, the name of your picture before you upload. So now you're going to click upload, and then you're going to upload that picture. Before you press published or post or whatever it is, go to edit. You edit, and there's an option that says alternative text. You click on the alternative text, and you can create a custom alt text. What does that mean? There are two options. They give you this is exactly like, I just gonna put a custom alt text because Facebook gives me a specific like set up default alt text, but I'm gonna create my own because I want to describe what's inside of that picture. So here is a invitation to SEO private event. And then I'm going to talk about my name, Karen Valandia, SEO and the brand strategist, and all of that, right? So that specifically, that means that I want every single person that talks about SEO private events or SEO brand strategies, they come to me. If they look for my name, I want them to bring people to this image. And that's how actually the world of the internet will pick up on my images by reading what's behind the scenes on the alternative text. And from there, you're just going to go save, and then from there on you should be able to why does it look so big? Let's see. And then from there you should be able to alt text your images. That's one of the options you can do. There's a lot of other social medias out there that you can do the exact same process. You can before you upload a picture, just go to your alt text option and update that. Very very important for the success of your photos, so your photos don't get caught up on with no information whatsoever online, just the image with random name file. You need to be mindful. If you are doing an SEO strategy, make sure that everything inside of your website and your content has optimized images and optimized numbers and letters and all that good stuff. Okay. Another aspect of on page SEO is to improve page loading speed. Improved page loading speed is super high, super important. And I say this because not a lot of people do this process. They think that just having amazing and beautiful photography inside of their picture, their website, is going to cut it. What happens? The majority of times when we have specific websites and specific images, the majority of them are like high quality or professional images. It's they're probably like really really heavy. So once the pictures are really heavy, it's where the website loads really slow, and that doesn't help SEO and doesn't help our SEO efforts to move forward. Therefore, Google is going to be like, well, this website is too heavy, has a lot of different errors, and images are too heavy to upload to the web. I'm not going to put it on top of Google because what's the point? I want people to get information fast and accurate. So that's what we look for. That is the whole point of it. So having a site speed test is really important. Having specific tools that we can find where we see and where we actually understand how fast our website is loading is really crucial. I'm gonna run a small test of a website, and I'm going to explain you the behind the scenes, kind of like an overview about how you can run a site speed test and see how fast a website is loading, how slow is loading, and then what are the things that we need to fix. I'm going to go back to the example of the let's see, where's that? Okay, let me go back to the example. Okay, so let's do another website. So let's do these are photography. Let's just look for, this is a lot of mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes that photography companies do is that they upload the photography, like the super high quality images, and just the things that they look good, but they are actually, the majority of but the professional photography photos are really heavy. What you need to do is literally just upload um, optimized photos. You can do, there's a lot of different processes and tools that are out there, softwares that can help you to optimize the exact photos that you're doing without losing any um, without losing, I'm sorry, I just need some water. Without using the quality of your images. So let's just do a little run up on here. So I want to I want to find this website, and I'm going to go to this specific, I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to Google, and then I'm going to go and find the site speed test Google. And I'm going to go to developers. I like this one, developers.google.com. All right. And then I'm going to run my own website. In this case, the website site speed check. So here is the website I want to analyze. Gonna wait. Okay, so on here, you can see that this website has a score of 65 out of 100 on the performance, which means, yeah, it's optimized. It's definitely optimized. Otherwise, it wouldn't be at the top of the search when I went to Google to look for a photography business. Definitely, it's optimized. There's an opportunities for improvement down below, but just the very first thing you need to look for is go to your website and put your website up there and see what is your score out of 100. Performance 65 out of 100 is not bad, because if you have a website that has like JavaScript and code and all of that, it normally takes um it does in when it comes to like a mobile, you don't have to have 100 score, like the 100 perfect score, because you have a lot of like JavaScript and code that could slow the process down, but it's still needed for the the look and the animation of your website. So on here, what is the majority of the space and this the loading, and what is occupying the more space is the animation that they use it inside of their code, which we're not going to worry about that, but it looks like the entire website is optimized, so we're not going to care much about that. This is on the mobile side. If I go to the desktop computer, it is 100%, pretty much 100% optimized, which is great. It has a 95%, 95 over 100 on performance on the website, meaning they have professional photos, but they optimized it. They removed the excess pixels that those images don't need, and they are good to go. So that's perfect. Like this looks like the perfect website, therefore, for optimization. So I think we're good on that. Let me go to another example. So let me bring to this, let's say districttheater.com. Let's see how this one looks. All right, all right. So this one, it has SEO, it has best practices, it has accessibility, but the performance of this website online is not optimal. It's 23 out of 100, which means it's very low. There are a lot of things that could be fixed. In this case, They are using a lot of JavaScript that is not needed, a lot of different SES properties, which is more like a coding size. And here, this is something you can fix. Whenever you have this on the side of your testing, properly size images, it tells you what images you need to fix and you need to resize, which is great because it gives you an insight about what are the things you need to fix inside of a website to get your speed, the site speed loading faster. That is on the mobile side. Let's look into the desktop. Desktop is 31 out of 100. Lots of things needs to be fixed, like images. Again, we have pretty good amount of things that it could be fixed. You can either hire someone to do this on Fiverr or on WordPress. Oh, I'm sorry, on Upwork. Fiverr is one of my favorites because you pay only one fee and you're good to go. Fiverr, gonna put the description, the link below. So if you want to hire someone to do this process for you, they will be able to work with you on a monthly basis. Super easy, super fun. I'm gonna put my links on there with my favorite people that I love to work with. They will be able to help you fix all these issues in no time. Pretty much, you just pay one fee, and they will be able to set you up for life, fixing all the errors of your website, which is amazing. All right, so that is the point that I wanted to look into. That is exactly what I wanted to look into. It was improve your page loading. So that is only the step 2, which is still have look at all of the steps that you need to follow. I'm not going to go over every single thing today. I just wanted to cover the basis of a step 1, 2, 3, and maybe some of the 4s, because we need a completely other masterclass for all of this. But I just wanted to talk to you about the very most essential part, which is keyword research, on page SEO, site speed, and all that good stuff, and how to create that relevant content. Focus on create high quality and valuable and relevant content. This is one of the very main, like what we need to look for is to create content that people actually care about, and what is actually what people look for. So create high quality and valuable and relevant content. It is crucial for the longevity of your business and how Google sees your business and all that. So you need to be able to create content that people like and people want to see, right? And I'm not talking about anybody, everybody, but specific niche or specific people that you want to target. Don't worry too much if you don't have a specific, for now, if you're new on this environment in SEO, you don't have to be really specific. You can talk about different topics that's related to your niche, but at the same time, you should be able to at some point start gathering information to see what actually people are more interested in. If you are new to SEO, I highly recommend you to do a lot of content on different topics. Don't just stick with one, because if you stick with one, you're just lowering your chances to be seen. If you want to make a list of content creation things that you can create as content, you should be able to divide that on specific sectors, specific categories, and start creating content. We're going to focus on solving users' problems or answering questions. AnswerThePublic.com is an amazing tool for you to see what people are asking for, and you create content based on that, answering people's questions. You can create a lot of different things with one specific question. If someone is asking something online, you can go to YouTube, you can go to answerthepublic.com to see what people ask. And from there, you should be able to see, hey, I want to see what people think about leather collars for cats. Go back to the same example. What is that what people look for? how they want to create it themselves. I can tell them how to create themselves, even though I make them. You are just answering questions. Therefore, you become an authority. And that's what happens. The majority of people don't want to do the whole thing on their own. They rather just to read what you have to offer and make the decision of buying from you as well. So you become an authority in your niche, and therefore the sales are going to come back to you, even though you are at like answering questions for them with different topics. Let me give you an example. For my business, the majority of people are out there on YouTube, out there on different other social media platforms, asking themselves questions and asking how they can do things on their own. And that is completely okay. What it happens though is that I have the answer to those questions. They can do the things on their own because I'll be able to do it on my own. And I'm going to explain them and I'm going to answer the questions about how I do that. So once I do that, it gives me an authority on that topic and I become an expert in that topic. An expert that is, you don't have to be like super well known or anything like that, but just because you're here in the knowledge and someone is here, that becomes you become an expert in the eyes of the people that are here. So you don't have to be up here to be able to start creating content. You can be right here and people can be here. It doesn't have to be a big of a gap between you and your customer. You can be up here talking about specific topics, answering questions, and from there you should be able to gather and guide them. If they want to keep moving up with you, they could buy your product, or they simply just take your advantage and they can share your content and you create more of that visibility online. And that is the point of this. I'm going to create YouTube videos about content creation, how to become an authority in your niche, and all the good stuff that are coming up your way as well. So if you are in YouTube right now and you want to subscribe to the channel, go subscribe to the channel. We are creating some content for you in the next couple of weeks. So you're going to be able to see fresh new content with really good, useful information on pricing, social media, email marketing, all the good stuff. So, content creation, of course, solving problems is really important. Number three, utilize a variety of content types. As I said, you can create blog posts, videos, infographics out of one piece of content. And I say this because if I have a topic and I want to talk about specific things, I can create a blog, I can create a YouTube video, and then from that video, I create reels, I create um, a- infographics, I create carousels for social media, the emails. Like there's a lot of things that you can do with one piece of content, but you get to organize yourself on, okay, I'm going to focus for the next couple of months or 3 months on this topic, and this topic. From there, I should be able to break down, I'm going to create 2 videos on this, 2 videos, 2 videos, and then from there, you start dividing what you need to talk about in different formats. That is how you can help Google recognize your content. Once you have the keyword research, you know what to do, you know what to talk about, and then from there, you should be able to create that content and utilize that content on different platforms, on different formats to use it to your advantage and to give Google a boost as well. So today, that's all what I have for you today. From 1 to 3, this is what we're going to talk about. That is the main thing. If you have this 3 steps, all of those are more of like technicalities. Still, it is the whole abroad plan of the SEO. But if you have 1, 2, and 3, and you master those, you start gonna get want to get started result. You're gonna start getting results for sure. And from there, you should be able to delegate someone to do the rest of the SEO, or you can hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork to do the work. So that is the beauty of doing all of this, because you don't have, like, if you understand the basics of SEO, you should be able to get delegate with confidence. You should be able to understand what people are talking about and do all the things that you are actually looking for, all the things that you are hoping for in your business. And yeah, all of these things that I already told you, this is the plan, that the outline that I will do if I'll get to start from scratch my SEO journey, my SEO strategy. That's all the things that I highly recommend you to do. Content, relevant content, see what's out there and see what's people looking for. And from there, you should be able to create the content that people search. That is the basic level of things. As I already said, if you have questions, if you want to dive super deep into the step-by-step process, if you want to watch behind my shoulder the step-by-step process, you can join the Essentials SEO program. You still have time to join. And let me see what it is. So it's right here. You can see how it looks like. How's let's see. Right now, we have about 25 members inside of this plan. This program is for the entire year. You can use it at your own pace. Go play and pause as you go, and you should be able to join today. It says that it's closed, but you can join, and we have our next coaching session. This is the best part about the program, is that we have coaching sessions every 5 weeks. We meet every 5 weeks. We go onto your like hot seats and Q&As and all the good stuff. We talk in person with all other members that also have questions, and you should be able to get the step-by-step process behind my scene, watch behind my shoulders, the step-by-step. And we meet every 5 weeks to talk about all the things. If you feel lost, if you feel like you have a lot of questions, those times are for to talk to me directly, to answer questions and all the good stuff. So the right now it's $99 a month. I highly encourage you to commit to this at least for 6 months, so you can have an understanding. After 6 months, if you do the work, you should be start getting results. So that's why I put this on a monthly subscription based, because you can take it for the entire year. If you feel like you just don't have time to commit for 6 months, you can have it for the entire year, still come up, look at all the trainings inside of that members area, and show up to the live sessions as well. All of this sessions that you today masterclass that you paid for, you're gonna get access to all of this for free. Every time I put up a new masterclass, every time I put up all other things that are new, you're gonna have that for free if you are part of this members area. So this is for you to take. This is for people who have e-commerce websites, for coaches, for mentors, online mentors, entrepreneurs, business owners, real estate agents, everyone who owns a website, who's starting to own a website. This is a really the basic step-by-step processes. You'll have the most complete SEO program out there in the market right now. So that is what you get. You're gonna get more of what you got to see today, but it is more of like a step-by-step process of how to do the things. So that is how it works. Everything works in my world. That is how everything works together, to help you in the process. And if you want to sign up, the link, I'm going to put the link on the description here. You'll be able to sign up whenever you get a chance. And also, I'm going to put the description on the link on inside of the chats that I have. And well, thank you all so much for being here. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Is there something you want to say on the chat? So let me know. Hello, Waldo. Thanks for being here. Alicia, thanks for being here, for being so supportive. I know that you are getting results already, and I love it. Hello, yes, Trisha, I love it. Yes. Angelica, thank you. Thank you for being here. I hope this was helpful. I hope the examples helped you a lot. And I hope to see you just killing it on your new website and your new product of your new launching. I am going to be sharing your content as well for your new branding. And I'm so excited to get you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. And I hope you have a wonderful life and wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.